So many crazy creations have come out of this COVID-19 quarantine situation, and this is one of them. This is my three ingredient frozen blueberry waffle bread pudding hack. This is how it came about that I had a huge supply of frozen blueberry waffles on hand. I went to the big box store. I bought a big box of frozen blueberry waffles for my lovely grandson who was staying with us because he would pop about 4 frozen waffles at a time. And I brought them home. He said, I don't like blueberry waffles, so I ate blueberry waffles till I was blue in the face. And then I put them in the freezer. I couldn't handle anymore. I left them there for quite some time, totally forgot about them. They started to form ice crystals on them. They got very dry and unpleasant, and I thought, man, I've been taught never to waste anything. Thank you, Mom. And what can I do with frozen, frostbitten, dry blueberry waffles? What does one do with stale bread? Bread pudding. Whenever you take stale bread and you put a luscious custardy mix in it, it becomes a brand new creation. So I thought, well, I've never done in my life a waffle bread pudding, but it's time to give it a try. And so this creation was born. I used what I had on hand, and it actually came out very well, and my husband was wanting more, so I thought, well, let's just do this. So here's how we do it. Here's my frozen and thawed blueberry waffles. And for each portion, you're going to need about 1/2 of a waffle. So I'm just going to make 4. I have ramekins. I love the portion control of ramekins, and I like the way it looks so special when you make little individual desserts, or maybe this will be a breakfast with an egg on top, who knows. So they're set to go. I've actually greased them. Butter or grease, spray, whatever you want, they're ready to go. And then I'm going to take my frozen blueberry waffles and just tear them roughly in half and put a torn half of a waffle in each ramekin. I will proceed to do the rest. Okay, those waffles are torn in half. They're in my ramekins. They're ready to go. Then I like to use, this is a dairy-free half and half. You could also use a dairy-free creamer of any kind, coconut milk, almond milk. You can use regular half and half, but you're going to need a cup because it's basically, the measurement is a 1/2 cup and 1 egg makes 2 of these. 1 waffle, 1/2 cup of liquid, and 1 egg makes 2 of these. I'm making 4, so do the math. We're doubling everything. So 1 cup, and then goes in 2 eggs. And if you wanted to get a little creative and add a 4th ingredient, maybe vanilla. I'm going to stick to the 3 ingredient hack. This is actually vanilla, dairy-free half and half, so I'm good with that. And I want to mix this up with the egg very well, because that's what makes a beautiful custard. All right, I think that's good. We'll put this to the side. Now, the key to make sure these don't dry out in the oven is the water bath. And I put hot water in here, probably about 1/4 of an inch up. And then all I need to do is set my ramekins in here, like so. And then I'm just going to try to, as evenly as I can, distribute the liquid with the 4 ramekins. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, these are going to go into my 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes. I'm going to want them to cook thoroughly, but still be slightly jiggly in the middle. All right, I've pulled these out of the oven and I've let them cool just ever so slightly. Cool enough for me to handle it. It's still very warm. And I put just a tiny squirt of whipped cream out of the can on here. Actually, it was coconut milk cream. And I want to dig in and have a taste because this looks really good. It's very creamy in the middle. I get the little pop of the blueberries. You could do chocolate chip waffles, plain waffles. I just feel like you get an extra added ingredient bonus with the blueberry waffles because there's kind of a 4th ingredient in there. You could drizzle it with a little bit of maple syrup, or if you wanted to serve this as a breakfast instead of a dessert, put an egg on top. How cool would that be? Frozen blueberry waffle bread pudding. 3-ingredient hack. There you go. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching Taylor Kitchen. For recipes and the stories behind some of them, go to taylorkitchen.weebly.com. Thanks again.